The story opens in Kraven's trophy room, a testament to a life spent hunting the world's deadliest creatures. But Sergei Kravenov, the man who calls himself Kraven the Hunter, is no longer satisfied with mere animals. Age is catching up with him, and his legacy remains incomplete. Despite all his victories, one prey has always eluded him: Spider-Man. And now, as he stares into a freshly dug grave in his garden, Kraven prepares for what he believes will be his masterpiece. The brilliance of this story lies in its parallel opening scenes. As Kraven contemplates death, we find Spider-Man attending the funeral of Joe Face, a street-level informant who occasionally helped him. Peter Parker stands there, thinking about all the deaths that have shaped his life. Uncle Ben, Gwen Stacy, Harry Osborn.
Yesterday, Ned Leeds. Today, Joe Face. Tomorrow, Aunt May, Mary Jane.
Death has always been a shadow in Spider-Man's story, but never quite like this. That night, everything changes. Spider-Man is swinging through the city when Kraven strikes. One tranquilizer dart is all it takes. The moment Spider-Man falls is shocking, not because he's defeated, we've seen that before, but because of what comes next. Kraven drags Peter's unconscious body to that waiting grave and buries him alive. It's a moment that fundamentally alters both characters' stories forever. But for Kraven, this isn't enough. The hunt has never been just about killing, it's about dominance, about proving superiority. So he takes Spider-Man's costume, creating a darker version for himself. For 2 weeks, New York witnesses a different kind of Spider-Man. Gone are the wisecracks and the restraint. In their place is a predator, someone who hunts criminals with brutal efficiency.
I'm Kraven. I have slain the spider, become him.
The story reaches a turning point when Kraven confronts Vermin, a sewer-dwelling cannibal so dangerous that Spider-Man needed Captain America's help to defeat him. Kraven takes him down single-handedly, seemingly proving his superiority over Spider-Man. But this is where the story reveals its true depth, because being Spider-Man isn't about who can fight better or punch harder. Underground in the darkness of his grave, Peter Parker is fighting a different battle. The tranquilizer has worn off, but his body is weak, his mind fragmented. This is where we see what truly makes him a hero. While Kraven's version of Spider-Man is about power and domination, Peter's thoughts are of Mary Jane. Love becomes his lifeline, responsibility his strength. When he finally claws his way out of that grave, it's not super strength that saves him, it's his humanity. Before we continue, I would like to show our app Bloopworm that lets you read your comics with automatic panel detection, enhancing your reading experience tenfold on mobile devices. Now, to prove his final point, Kraven releases Vermin and forces Spider-Man to face him. When Spider-Man struggles, still weakened from his burial, Kraven steps in to save him. It's not an act of mercy, it's his final statement.
The point has been made, your work is done. Go.
He's proven himself superior, and now his hunt is over. Kraven, having achieved what he sees as his life's purpose, walks through his family mansion one last time. He reflects on his life, on his childhood in Russia, on all the battles that led him here. Then, believing he's finally found peace, he takes his own life. The confrontation between Spider-Man and Kraven subverted every expectation. In his mind, he already won. He didn't just defeat Spider-Man, he replaced him, proved he could do it better. But he didn't realize that being Spider-Man wasn't about power or about being the strongest predator. He never understood that Spider-Man's true strength comes from his compassion, his unwillingness to give up, his love for others.